Deal drop. Every Sunday we drop, every Monday, 7 brand new deals that last for 7 days. And so this is an opportunity, a stretch bracelet with those yummy, chunky little cushion cut gems, but it's 2 looks in one. So on one side, or she's wearing the labradorite, this is the most dramatic one. When you flip it around, you've got that black chalcedony. We've got another choice that I'm wearing, which are Jay's loves. We've got the turquoise with the lapis. And then if you love those warm sunset colors, those fall colors, we also have dragonstone and yellow quartz. So Jay, what a hit here today. As you can see, 3 prices here, but really the lowest price we've been able to do. And these are 2 looks in one. Got matching necklaces as well and matching earrings.
Okay. Well, the thing is, okay, so I don't want to get too confused on the material. So we have, what's really great with this, okay, you've got for the bracelet, you've got something that one size fits most. You don't struggle with it. What's really cool is you're making one purchase. Think about this, okay? You're making one buy, but you're getting 2 absolutely different looks, 2 completely different looks in a bracelet. So you can have them one way. Simply just flip these over, and this isn't something where you have to be a rocket scientist to do it. So, but I think we ought to talk about the materials individually so we don't confuse them, okay?
Let's do it. So let's start with the turquoise, Jay, because these are your loves. I mean, every journey, every gemstone you've found has typically been on your quest to find turquoise, right? But you've got 2 favorites from our customer.
Well,
here.
You know, turquoise, for people who haven't shopped with us, you know, turquoise is what we do. In fact, I was just in Albuquerque, and I was one of the speakers at the Turquoise Convention. So and one thing I will tell you about turquoise, the theme at the convention was, and there were people from all over the world there, is how hard it is to get it now and how rare turquoise is really getting limited. That being said, this is a brand new turquoise, first time you've actually seen it. This is from the Golden Bull deposit, so it's a brand new launch. So you've got that beautiful, it's like a nice light turquoise blue, but a really, really subtle color. If you flip this over,
boop, look how easy, by
then
the
you get that beautiful, this is really, and here again, on lapis, and we're gonna have more lapis in the show. Anybody, just so you know, the rarity of lapis, and the big thing is this color, this grade. The material, literally, I haven't been able to buy any new rough material in this grade for almost going on 7 years now. So you're looking at material that we've had stashed and stored for some of this rough material was mined 25 years ago, and it's just material that we had put back the best of the best.
And I want to show you, if you come on over here, because we've kind of tacked them down, it was easier to display this way, but we do have the matching necklace, same concept here, where you get more options, more ways to wear, so you've got that wonderful combination of that high blue with that bright blue, and so if you're a lover and you can pull it off today, you can certainly go ahead and pick up the suite, and we've got matching earrings. So that is our turquoise with lapis. Let's talk about the most dramatic, because I like drama in my jewelry, but not in my life, Jay.
Well, here's my thing, okay, I'm a turquoise guy, but I have to tell you that anything that sparkles or shines or gleams, and it doesn't naturally, you know, like I'm there, okay? And so this right here, I just love this look, okay? And you know, like we're back in the studio now. I quite haven't figured out how I'm gonna start bringing my specimens again to show, but if I can show you a labradorite specimen, the natural rough, and here again, that's what's really cool with what we do. Okay, we cut everything, we control it from the mine to you, all right? There is no middleman. I mean, we do everything from, in the case of these 2 materials, the midnight chalcedony and the labradorite, we go right to the miners. We buy the material. We do all the lapidary work, we do all the silver work if there's any silver work, we do all the designing in-house, and then we bring them directly to you. What I love with this, okay, and let me tell you something, okay, and we were talking about this before the show, okay? With Leslie, look, all labradorite was not created equal, right? You know, there's a lot of labradorite, you see it doesn't have that property of labradorescence. It's real dulled out, it's really silver. That's what makes labradorite so special, is that it actually has this property, its own property of lapidorescence. Now, that being said, there's an art to labradorite. Even some of the cutters that I have that do like my precious opals, my really, really high-end materials that you only want your most experienced people to work with, can't cut labradorite. When you cut labradorite, you have to chase the fire. You have to orient the stone, you have to chase the fire. So here you have this really, really all A-grade, AA, AAA grade labradorite. Every single freeform bead has that fire.
Not a dull one in the bunch, right? And once again, super comfortable, really easy to slide on. Never again need anybody's help to put this on. And then let's talk about, because we've been talking about all things pumpkin spice these days at HSN, let's talk about the dragonstone and then that warm, beautiful sunshine yellow quartz. Let's talk about this one.
Okay, so this is tangerine chalcedony. And then this is the yellow dragon.
Oh, I got them confused. I got them backwards. Yep. There you go.
Well, I'm confused too. So it makes two of us, right? So
we're a pair.
This is the thing. We've worked together way too long. All right. She used to be able to actually finish my sentences for me. Okay,
it's been a while. I'm rusty.
I won't tell you her background. There's a reason for this, okay? It has to do with teaching. Okay, so here's the thing, yellow dragonstone, this is the kind of stuff I want everybody, that if you're not familiar with what we do, you won't find this anywhere else. I guarantee you this is a Mind Find exclusive. This is a brand new material. It's something that we actually did the launch on it. I don't know if anybody else that even knows about this rough material. It is a form of quartz. It's a very, very unique color. It's almost like the argonite in a way. It's got that, almost like that butterscotch amber effect to it. So what we did is we wanted color contrast. I mean, that's what we were trying to go with this design, is something that's wear-friendly. It's very easy to accessorize with. But also where you got to have those contrasts of color. So the other side, we used a brand new material, and this comes from the Republic of Congo. It's the Congolese, and this is a brand new form of chalcedony. It's called tangerine, and it's called tangerine for a reason. You know, I seriously thought about faceting this material because it's very, very hard, and it takes a beautiful facet. But we kind of wanted to leave it just the natural tangerine color and really not make it sparkle. So it's just a great look, and it's a great neutral color that you can wear with almost anything.
And then it's the options. I mean, everybody loves to be able to pay one price but get two, right? I mean, I can't even leave the loaf of bread at the supermarket when it's a 2-for-1. So, you know, at the end of the day, you know, you're feeling those lighter colors, you flip it over, you want a little bit more drama, maybe you want that beautiful sunset tangerine color or that fiery orange color. You can't go wrong with any of these, and I know that a lot of you have picked up more than one. So, you know, if it's Jay's loves, if you love the blues, if you love the denims, if you love how turquoise looks either in the spring and summer with whites and with denim and, you know, your shorts and your crisp white blouses, then go for that blue. But at the end of the day, weekly deal drop, that price goes away on Sunday evening at midnight. So very, very popular. Remember, we've got the matching pieces as well. If you're that person that loves Jay's collection, you like to buy the suite, there's nothing like real gemstones. We've gotten looks like this where maybe you will get it in resin or plastic or fashion, and I got tons of fashion jewelry, and I love my fashion jewelry. But there's a feel, there's a vibe, there's a spirit to natural gemstones. And Jay, for 27 years, you've been bringing us the finest. Yeah,
and resin is a bad, bad name with us or anything forward. That was another thing that was a huge topic of discussion of how many things that are out there that aren't real, right? Or they're a product that is, especially in turquoise, it's not real. These, I guarantee you, 100%. And the reason I can make this guarantee is that we do everything from scratch, from the rough. So I can tell you, come up here, and I can tell you exactly what this is and where it came from, because that's what we do. We start only with the rough materials. We don't buy anything already pre-cut. I don't buy anything that's already pre-done. Everything is made by us from scratch, from the natural raw materials.
And that's just it. And Jay's come such a long way. I love when you tell your story, for anybody that's new, how you started, you know, really, really small, and it's now been, what, 4 decades?
Yeah.
We won't age you. Well,
No. I'll be next month, just in case you want to give me, I'll be 66. But I started my business when I was 20. And so I've been doing this for 46 years. And basically, you know, how I started for, here again, for people that haven't shopped with us, don't really know. You know, I started out as a gallery artist, you know, we were just making one-of-a-kind. That's all we used to sell. We used to design and only make one-of-a-kind pieces. And we sold to just really high-end fashion boutiques. We sold to jewelry stores, Bridge Jewelry. But if you've ever been to the galleries, like in Sedona, Scottsdale, Santa Fe, Taos, Vail, Aspen, I mean, the small artist communities where you find this individually handcrafted jewelry, artists that are making things from scratch, that's my background. That's where I started. And what's really cool is because of this partnership that we have with HSN, we're actually able to do gallery designs. We're able to do these really cool looks and actually bring them directly to you. So the price really doesn't reflect that. A lot of times, you know, one of the biggest things people that I get to meet, it's really cool when you're out there and you get to meet people who actually are wearing your designs, or that they've bought from you before, and they'll come up, introduce themselves. And I think one of the common things that's comments that's made to me is, you know, the first time I bought from you, Jay, I was thinking, oh, that can't be really anything, because it's too inexpensive. And so when I get it home, it's just gonna be some little, you know, tchotchke little piece or something. And then when I got it home, I opened the box, I was just amazed with what I got and the value of what I got. And that's really what makes it, you know, worthwhile. And you know what's really cool is people, they're not gonna know that they're gonna meet you that day, and they'll actually have your jewelry on, they'll have your designs, and you'll just go, wow, that is so cool. And in this case, what I love about this, and I love about this design, here again, we always try to give you the biggest bang for the buck. We do that as a manufacturer, but we do it in design. And in this case, you're making one purchase. So if you buy the necklace, if you buy the bracelet, you're only making one buy, but you're getting absolutely 2 individual different looks.
Indeed.
And the simplicity of just turning it around. Do you notice how Leslie did just popped it right over? Very simple. You can actually do that on your wrist. Now, when I say one size fits most, if you've got a really, really, really small wrist, of course, it's gonna be a little loose on you. If you have a medium wrist or a large wrist like mine, you're still gonna have plenty of room. It just is really, really simple to accessorize with it. And what's really amazing, you can have it on your wrist and you can actually flip it over. I mean, it's that simple. You know, you have to consciously do it, but it's not gonna flip on its own, but you can actually flip it over. So if you're bored with that look, you can just pop it over and you have a totally different look.
Absolutely. And so very popular right now on Orshi is that the Dragonstone and the quartz. It's those fiery colors. I think we're all craving bright, happy, juicy, and, you know, once again, welcome fall. I think we've been all waiting for that pumpkin spice. Don't forget, we've got the matching earrings, we've got the matching necklace. The earrings are the only thing that aren't reversible, but you do get to enjoy both stones at the same time on the earring. So it's that double stone drop where you get both of those stones that you choose today. The necklace, completely reversible as well. Let's take a look at that labradorite, because I've got plenty labradorite necklaces. Sometimes they're just flat, and you still love labradorite because you get lucky and you get a couple of them that have that fire, then those peacock colors, and you're like, oh, just takes your breath away. But Jay's, if you look closely, every single one Every single one. And that just speaks to your team, Jay, as well, because it's not just you, it's master lapidaries, master silversmithing, real great work going on here. It feels so good to wear as well.
Well, just so you know, if it looks good, I take credit for it. If it doesn't, then I don't. But that's just how I am.
You're a man after my heart.
Okay, the thing with labradorite is this. Labradorite is, it has its own property. Here again, it has the property of labradorescence. And that is that fire that you're seeing here, that kind of peacock effect. Now, you can have the absolute best quality labradorite in the entire planet Earth, and you cut it wrong, and it will totally wash out. It will totally gray out. It's almost like a fire agate. You have to have lapidaries, artists that know how to chase the fire. If you don't chase the fire line in the material as you're cutting it, it will completely go away, and you won't see that fire, that effervescence that you're seeing here.
Look at that.
And this is the property of labradorescence. And you know what? Okay, here's the thing with this. We're on a stage. You're actually showing you this in stage lighting, and it still is effervescing and looking good, right? You get this home, you put it in natural light, you will go crazy. It will just come to life. It's an amazing, amazing material. And good labradorite, cut well and cut with where they chase the fire in it, you can't go wrong. It has that sparkle, it gleams, it almost just talks to you.
It really
And
does.
then on the other side of this,
let's pop it over. Ooh.
Okay.
Look
this
at this.
is Midnight Chalcedony.
Ooh.
Okay, and that material comes from South Africa. I get it directly right from the miner. And that's kind of our go-to material in the black. I do have obsidian and I have black agate. I've got different things that are black. But Midnight Chalcedony, it's a natural chalcedony. It's so hard. It takes an amazing, amazing facet. It sparkles, it gleams, it glows.
And so remember, we've got the earrings. I happen to love these earrings too. I mean, just so pretty. So even if you didn't buy the set, try to treat yourself to those earrings because we do have that weekly deal drop price on these. Only 2.5 minutes left here. Let's show the turquoise again, because that's the thing too. It's like, you would think that this is dyed. It is so bright and so vibrant and really just alive. It's almost electric. Both sides.
Okay, well, here's the thing on these materials, okay, with turquoise and lapis. Number one, we specialize in turquoise. In fact, one of the big things was cool about this the turquoise symposium that I just came from in Albuquerque. I got to meet two new miners that I hadn't known before. One was from Albania, the other of all places, Albania. I mean, who even knew that they had turquoise there? The other is actually mining the Persian material, which I've not ever really had. I really wasn't able to use that material before because I didn't have a direct contact, a direct source for it. Now I do. So we're looking forward to being able to do more turquoise. The big thing with the turquoise was the fact that the rarity of it and how hard it is to get it. This right here, again, it's a brand new turquoise. It's from the Golden Bull deposit, and this is the very first time we're actually showing the rough.
And look at how smooth they are. They feel so good. Those juicy little cushion cuts there, and then completely reversible. And Jay and I were talking about lapis, and next hour, our gem pick will be lapis of that hour. This hour, we will be featuring the most breathtaking labradorite you've ever seen. But Jay was saying, Les, can you find lapis out there? Absolutely, you'll find lapis, but it's hard to find this grade. And you were mentioning, been what, 6 years since you?
7. Yeah, since we bought our last. Here's the thing with lapis. Now, can you get lapis? I can take you to yards where they'll have 50 to 100,000 tons of lapis. Okay, really, there won't be 1 kilo in this grade of material and that color. And that's what's happening. What's happening in the lapis world, what they're doing is they're taking the lower grade lapises right now, and they're taking more of the denim type lapises, and then they're color enhancing so that it is lapis, but it's enhanced to get it that color. This is the natural color, and that is the key thing for this grade of lapis.
So easy to slide these on. They feel so good, and you get that punch.